Hi guys, welcome to Game Latte. I'm Cindy, and I'd like to talk to you about Mass Effect 3 again. I've been thinking a lot about Mass Effect just because I've been watching all the cutscenes again, and right now I'm in the middle of editing my Mass Effect 2 movie for my Dream Bites channel, so look for that fairly soon. So I've been looking through the news for Mass Effect 3, upcoming things for the game, and I have been a little bit out of the loop just because my attention's been elsewhere and I haven't really kept up. So this stuff might actually be old for some of you, so I apologize if you've already been through this and you're yourself are settled. If you have a made up opinion about it, please respond below and give me your comments. What I want to talk to you about is the playing mode for Mass Effect 3 that are coming, which we'll probably get to experience hopefully soon this month. The demo for Mass Effect 3 is supposed to be coming out in January. It's Saturday, January 14th, and still no word. So we're getting kind of antsy. Some people think that it might be coming out in February due to a possible, leaked info on an interview in a magazine or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I'm not too sure about it. I'm hoping that that's not the case, that was for Kingdoms of Amalur only, and that we're still getting our Mass Effect 3 demo. I gotta switch hands. Oh, okay, Mass Effect 3 demo coming in January this month, so hopefully next week or the week after, please, BioWare. But the three modes, basically they sound like challenge modes. Like, we're used to having easy, normal, veteran, hardcore, that kind of stuff, insane, insanity, whatever. And I think Mass Effect 2 had 4 modes, or I'm not too sure, something like that. And I've only played through some of them, and I enjoy having different modes because, there are different types of people out there, and not everybody wants the same level of challenge. Some people want really hard challenge and some people not so much, and I totally understand that. My problem with this one is they've really cut things, surgically, formatted these modes to suit a certain type of player, and it might be because of feedback, or I think it's because they're trying to reach a wider market, which I don't really hold against them. I would like them to do that through developing different types of games, maybe not through slicing the experience of one game. It looks like Mass Effect 3 is going to try to reach a lot, and I'm hoping that that doesn't mean it's going to lose, what makes it unique and special. So I don't know. I might be sounding like an old lady with a cane. Oh, please don't change what I'm used to. But I don't know. It sort of really struck me as odd, and it was a little upsetting when I learned about the RPG mode, story mode, and what's the last one? The hard mode is action mode. And basically, action mode is definitely the one I'm never gonna play because it's supposed to condense the story quite a bit and the dialogue and all that. I've heard people say that it cuts through the dialogue. I don't think it cuts through all of it. It just, kind of makes it really streamlined, so it's not like so in your face like in Mass Effect 1. I know a lot of people complained that you had to sit through a lot of dialogue and cutscenes. I enjoyed that. I don't want that to change, and I think that's what makes BioWare unique. So yeah, so that's my problem with that take on it. Story mode is supposed to be kind of in between medium mode, so you've got the story and the action isn't so difficult, so you have the best of both worlds. And there's RPG mode where the combat and the action is really easy, and basically they said that if you try to play the game, if you're trying, you're not gonna die. And I take not offense, but I take objection to that. I think it's fine to die in a game, in an RPG, in action game, in any type of game. That's part of the challenge. That's part of playing a game, is you have to figure out strategies. You have to figure out how to go about certain obstacles and bosses and levels and all that, and that's all part of the gaming part. If you take that out, you're basically just in an interactive movie. And I think that's what they're going for there. They're for people who just want to see what the story is like, but don't really want, you know, to be, maybe they don't consider themselves to be a gamer, they're just want to experience it because they've heard how great it is, maybe. I don't know, but it strikes me as odd. So both those action and RPG mode are, I don't know, I'm having a really tough time accepting it. I'm of course going to be playing the middle mode more than likely, because that seems to be what caters to me, where I enjoy both. I like to have a fairly, I never played Insanity in any games really, but I do like to have some sort of challenge. You know, that's why I play video games, that's what I enjoy about them. It's a part that I enjoy about them. I love story too. Story's fantastic, and that's what BioWare makes both. And I think that if you're trying to appeal to a certain type of player, those players, you give them a choice, but at the same time, by not forcing them to do something, they might miss out on what makes your game so fantastic. So I think you might be cheapening your product or your art style, because, you know, video games, and this is hotly debated whether they are just entertainment or if they are art. And if they are art, they should be experienced the way they were meant to. So anyway, that's just what I'm thinking about. I don't want to keep this video too long, but that's what's been going through my head. And, you know, I'm sure this will not be a big problem later on. And, but I worry that BioWare is going down a line that is going to push me away as a customer eventually. Not with Mass Effect 3, for sure I'm going to enjoy it. I love the fact that they're going to have multiplayer in this game, so that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that I hope they don't try to, you know, by reaching a lot of customers, they're diluting their products, and I hope they're gonna keep true to what makes them BioWare. So that's what I'm thinking right now, what's going through my head. So let me know what you think, and we will catch you later. Bye.